served my mission in Ukraine. I served in the Kiev mission from 2011 to 2013. Ukraine, like, whoa. I'm like, yeah, it was like, whoa. But it was also not as whoa as you think because of my connections with the mafia. I did make a mafia bodyguard cry on my mission. So that story is a really good one because I had a really naive companion who thought that it would be a good idea to talk to everybody, right? But that doesn't necessarily mean literally everybody, like the thugs that are standing by their car that look like they're part of the mafia because they are part of the mafia. So he goes and he starts talking to them, and I can tell that the mob boss in that group was quite interested in hearing not what we had to say, but the fact that some weird American was talking to him in Ukrainian was kind of interesting to him. So I let my companion go and talk to him while I talked to the bodyguards that were in the background that had no interest in talking. At one point, put my hand on, I mean, the guy was probably like 6'7", 350 pounds, no kidding, of solid steroid muscle. Put my hand on his shoulder and was like, "It's all right, man. God loves you." And the guy was probably really drunk, but anyways, he just started crying. And it's at that point that the mob boss turned to me and was just like, "What did you do to Sasha? What did you do to him?" I was like, I was just talking to him and just telling him how God loves him. And he just started crying. Like, I don't know. And he's like, "I'm not interested, but if you need me anytime, you just call me. You call me." We didn't get bothered after that. It was great. I wish I would have had that protection earlier on in my mission when I got decked. It was probably like 7 o'clock at night, which in Ukraine, that meant it was pitch black in the middle of winter. And we were knocking on some doors, and I was on exchanges with another elder, and he just started talking to this guy, and he was really drunk. And typically when someone's really drunk, you just kind of like, "Hey, dude, it's all right. I understand. We'll move on." But this guy was really angry. I can see him like step forward a little bit. And so I kind of like, it's okay. You just need to calm down a little bit. But as I was raising my arm, he thought I was like, like this when I was like this. And I got a good one and I can still feel it right in my jaw, a big fat lip. We were meeting with the ward mission leader, and he started it off with a spiritual thought, and then I got asked a question, and I actually understood a portion of the question. The question was, "What time is it?" But there was a bunch of other stuff that I didn't understand before that, so I looked at my watch and told him what the time was. But what the real question was, "What time is it now that we're in?" The answer was the 11th hour, not 3:30.